Today, I am going to be teaching you easy steps to know when you are supposed to ovulate, when you are supposed to menstruate, and as well as your cycle length. So I want you to pay attention to this video and remember to hit the subscription button so that you get notification to watch our videos anytime we post. So on today's edition, we'll be looking at your cycle length, because if you don't know your cycle length, there is no way you can be able to determine or know when you are supposed to either menstruate, ovulate, or when you are in your free period. So now let's take it bit by bit, and remember, do not skip this video. Cycle length is simply that very first day you saw your menstrual flow, you saw blood come out from your private part, till a day before the day you saw another menstrual flow. That becomes your cycle length. Now this may occur within a month or in different months, because sometimes some people come to me, they tell me that they see their flow twice in a month. It is not like that. It is as a result of your cycle length. Now let's take a look at this one after the other. Let's take it that the first day this woman here saw her menstrual flow was on the 3rd, which is the very first day she saw her menstrual flow was on the 3rd. Now remember, this menstrual flow can take up to 3 to 4 days. Now let's assume that the menstrual started from here, and it ended at this particular point. Okay, so now what you have to consider when calculating the cycle length is this first one. You don't consider these ones, you don't consider them. What you consider is this very first day that the woman saw blood in her private part. Now the next thing you should not check out now is the next time she is menstruating. The very first day she is menstruating, that is what you should consider. So if you want to now get it, let's assume that this person now is menstruated at this particular day. Remember what we said earlier? I said that cycle length is the very first day you saw your menstrual period till a day before the next menstrual period, which is this is the first day of the menstrual period. So a day before the next menstrual period, a day before the next menstrual period. So here now, this is where you now cycle. Okay, so this is the one we now cycle. Okay, I just use this one now as example. Remember, this person started the menstruation here and it ended at this particular point. Now the next menstruation the person had was on the 30th. So on 29 should be cycled. So this is what you should now look at for. From here now to here becomes the cycle length. So now let's check how many cycle lengths does this person have. Now there is something you must understand. A woman is capable of having menstrual cycle length between 21 days to 35 days. Okay, 21 to 35 days. So if it exceeds 35 days or below 21 days, it is abnormal. So now let's check how many cycle lengths does this person have. So we count from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it means that this person has 27 cycle length, which is 27 days of cycle length. Now that we've been able to calculate our cycle length, we've been able to know what our cycle length is. The next thing we do here now is to find our ovulation period. Now, what is ovulation? Ovulation is simply that period of time when the female ovary releases egg into the fallopian tube. Otherwise, this particular period is known as the fertility period. In this period, once the woman has unprotected sexual intercourse with a man, and the man happens to ejaculate sperm into the body of the woman can be pregnant. There is 90% chances of the woman becoming pregnant. That is what ovulation is. Now let us calculate for ovulation. Now how do you calculate for ovulation? Within that cycle length that we have calculated, all you need to do is just subtract 14 from 27. Remember, we had our cycle length to be 27. So you minus or you subtract 14 from 27. So when you subtract 14 from 27, it will give you 13. Okay. Now, which is the 13th day in this our calendar? Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So on the 15th in the month of December becomes our ovulation date, or becomes your ovulation day. Okay, now bear it in mind that this calculated day of ovulation, or this calculated day which you are expected to ovulate, is just an estimation. Okay, it is an estimation. This day could either move forward or could either move backward. What does that mean? It means that there are some factors that can cause your ovulation day to change. It is not compulsory that it must remain the same all through the months. Like when you gain weight, there is every possibility that your day of ovulation can change. When you lose weight, there is every possibility that the day of your ovulation may change. When you add weight, there is possibility that your ovulation day will change. And how do you tackle this? How you tackle this is by adding 2 days behind and 2 days forward. Between these days, it must not exceed, your ovulation day must not exceed these days that you have added. So these days now becomes your expected days of ovulation. It becomes your expected days of ovulation. So meaning that if you don't ovulate on that particular day which you have calculated, it could either come below or it come forward. So what you do here now is to add 2 extra days in the front and also add 2 extra days behind. So now how do you check out for your free period? Now your free period are simply those days that you are not expected to ovulate. That becomes your free days. So thank you very much and God bless you.